Testing one, two, three. Testing one, two, three. Good morning, world. Good morning, world. As we gather here together for another live discussion topic, I do want to say welcome. I want to extend a very uh, hopeful and blessed good morning to you all as well. Today's date, March Thursday, July 18th, 2024. All right. And we are back with another discussion topic. We know that if you might be a new subscriber between yesterday and today, or just a new subscriber today, we're happy to have you. Welcome. Hit that like button to show your support. Make sure to uh, remember to hit that subscribe bell as well. This way, you will remain notified. Okay, it's almost like a notification pops up on your screen from YouTube to let you know when Crown Publishing Content has returned or uploaded more content that we love. Okay, so we do thank you guys for your support. I'm Arthur, an audio host and founder of the Crown Publishing Content YouTube channel platform. We're happy to have you guys in your support, no matter how big or how small. Just a humble family over here with the Crown Publishing Content family. Okay, we're happy to still. We're just as happy as we were the first day to even, bring our presence and what we do and what we love and the talent. Not only that I probably contain personally, but that we, I don't know, that we like to network with. You know what I mean? Feel free to tune in to previously recorded segments just like these in 2024, where we have done one-on-one promotional interviews with authors and entrepreneurs just like you. Okay, we will be bringing those promotional segments back. Hence, make sure that you do kind of take a quick view at the bottom of the screen there, where you'll be able to find more information when it comes to reserving a slot to promote your work with the Crown Publishing Content Family platform. So we'll let you know where you can reserve or book a time and talk with us and how this would look for you. Okay, and this is a way where you're able to decide if this is going to be the best fit for you. Because regardless, businesses do have to market and promote either way it goes. Okay, we just want to be another branch or tree there that you can depend on. Okay, thank you guys for your support. Boom, y'all know that I'm back with another live discussion topic. But just make sure, like I said, y'all are paying attention to the screen or whatever, where you will be able to find the updated. And that's why I did put the date of the date that I'm recording this specific stream right here. This topic discussion is July 18th, 2024. Okay, because there is an updated, like I said, when it comes to the promotional side of your work or business, especially if you work in the entertainment industry, when it comes to the publishing side in any way, shape, or form, writing or helping others to write or helping to publish or produce. We would love to meet you. We would love to help promote your work, services, or business on the Crown Publishing Content platform. So that information is going to be popping up periodically throughout, as I'm talking and throughout the stream, where you can email us at their updated email, how you can donate if there's something that you want to do, you want to contribute, and maybe put the extra step forward in making sure that there is funding, there is assistance, or help a platform that is trying to provide that to other aspiring writers or people that might not be starting off with the most resources or whatever when it comes to what they want to do, because it's easy to call people lazy or say they're not doing this. And y'all don't know if people have been properly equipped or taught or guided into what they do best as well. So that's another reason that Crown Publishing Content, we are so passionate to come back and not only continue to bring you content that you love, but make sure that we're also keeping those services available on the publishing side that help our neighbors in this same industry too. Okay, so that's just a part I wanted to get out. If you're interested in that, you want to make sure you are wherever you have to rewind, pause my video so that you can jot down that information and contact us with services that might, like I said, so you can reserve a time and learn more about services that we offer that might help you when it comes to promotion and much more. Okay. Sorry about that break, y'all. I'm trying to take a sip, stir this coffee. Let me say this though. I'm back with another topic. I'm Arthur Tenashiri, okay? Audio host Tenashiri. Tenashiri, we need to be specific. And if you're interested in a good read or learning more about, you know what I'm saying, where I started as a writer, you can find a few of my works on Amazon Kindle right now, okay? Maybe I'll share a link or two in the comments section at the end of this broadcast, okay? Got a few poetry collections out there, a few short story novels, you know what I mean? I had to start somewhere and try to get some experience somewhere. So this is where self-publishing came about. Not waiting on the next man or woman to try to teach me anymore, just really diving in, researching. That's what we like to talk about. We also like to network with other uh, providers, networkers, foundations, organizations, businesses, if you will, who help others to do the same. Feel free to tune in to previously recorded videos, just like these, where we have interviewed people in these professions, okay? That were taking more the entrepreneurial route, right? We very much encourage that on our channel or whatever. All right, guys. I've said this 5 times already, but I'm serious this time. I'm back with another topic. And today, I just thought I would give my reaction to, I mean, because we've had a busy July already, right? Us in America, anyway. We've already had a really, really busy July from the weatherization and climate change and weatherization patterns, hurricanes, tornadoes, flooding in some states, right? Our condolences go out to the families, of course, uh, across our nation from border to border who may have experienced loss in any way, shape, or form from these recent disasters that have been weather disasters that have been reported lately this summer. Okay, we just had a busy July, if you ask me, which we all have an opinion about what's going on around us. How many times have the Crown Publishing Content audio host, you guys' favorite, Miss Whitney here, have I spoken on? When it just came to my perception, you know, that I love what I do as a speaker, as somebody who considers themselves a speaker, a free thinker. Always, not only that, because forget being a speaker and a thinker, there's experience too, there's research too. Research that you love for your own reasons. And there's just been so much going on across the nation too. Um, we know that July 4th is patriotic as a celebration, and why we celebrate that holiday just passed not too long ago. Today is July 18th, 2024. And not too long after, boom. And that's where I'm gonna start my topic on asking that again, because I don't know about y'all, but it was straight 9/11 vibes the way I even, me personally, for example, what were you doing when you got a whiff of the news that there had been a, attack on our president at a rally, a campaign rally? We all know that it's election season, and once again, yesterday we were speaking on a topic pertaining to Drake and Kendrick Lamar. If you were tuning in, if you weren't, that's totally okay. You still have time to go back and check out previously recorded videos just like these. But we were talking about, I left off talking about healthy competition, and I still might go back and do a part 2 to that one. But this one, right, this topic today, right here, I would say the same thing. I have the same stance when it comes to healthy competition, because voting, politics, and election seasons and years are always pretty serious. Definitely pretty essential, pretty serious, uh, emotional time for a lot of people who invest a lot of emotion into politics. And we're not here to call them wrong or right, not on the Crown Publishing Content channel. Let me say this as a disclaimer. Anything I said on my channel today is just my comments, expressions, and views. Uh, the intent is never to harm, hurt anybody's feelings, or rally up any type of. This is a free zone. We tell everybody. There's been times, if you tune in to previously recorded videos, we actually open a lot and let others give a free expression of themselves on a specific topic as well. Okay, so that's what we do here. This is a safe zone. We're never here to speak on. I'm not. See, I'm a writer anyway, and the way that we express ourselves, maybe if people have to see it through our life or my life as well. I sing, I write. Don't you just love art, y'all? I said I'm gonna start walking around. Actually, my appearance needs to even. Y'all know how they say our appearance is a form of expression if you choose to use it that way. And this, in my opinion, is the reason why so many people are judged or misjudged the wrong way. You judge the book by its cover. You judge the shell on the outside instead of considering what is there. This is why this happens. You can't change the laws of art. Art has always told us that it's another language. It's another form of expression. It's speech in itself, if you will. Hit that like button. And if you're new to my channel, yes, we're happy to have you. My name is Miss Teddy Sherry Whitney. I don't know, I've kind of been like a thinker like this and just always consider every option possible before I choose type of person. And that's what will tell you a lot about a person too. Even if the choice that they make to you seems off-putting, you don't know what the options were to begin with. Maybe that was the best choice out of the 4 or 5 options, right? In their world, in their territory, you know what I'm saying? From their stance. Once again, good morning to you all out there. What were you doing? I said I got 9/11 vibes when the news just, by the time I had seen it, it had been reported on a news broadcast in 24 minutes ago. I'll never forget it. On that day, not 9/11, this recent attack against our beloved Mr. Donald Trump. It was horrific. It brought me back to the days of 9/11. Like, whoa, hold on. You know what I'm saying? The trauma. Let's talk about it. Of course, when I first saw the news about it, I said, well, I have to definitely check this out. I stopped everything I was doing. I don't know about you guys. I asked, what were you doing when that news came out here? I stopped everything I was doing. I said, what happened? And I saw some video footage clipping of, we probably didn't see it from beginning to end. Well, I didn't personally, but I definitely saw the part of the video clipping where like security and everybody definitely start jumping in to protect Trump, surround him, you know what I'm saying, get him to a safe spot, get him grounded, the best that they could. I saw that. And I was already, my heart dropped emotionally, not just as an American, but as a human. Because like I was saying with the Drake and Kendrick Lamar topic, healthy competition is never it ain't gonna go that far. I said 9/11 vibes, but others might argue JFK vibes, or back then, some of us were not around yet. We were not here to witness or feel any type of vibe off of. All we have is the vibes of history. Get that like what we read about, what the photos, the aftermath, and things like this, just like that event that happened with Trump, in my opinion, is and was and just is a history marking event all at the same time. It's like the way my mind calculatively thinks. I thought all this at the same time. What were you guys' thoughts? You saw this. See, I'm gonna get to that. My next thoughts jumbled in there when I saw that news. And as a Texan, by the way, this doesn't have to mean anything. I said as a human. Before I said as a Texan, I said as an American citizen. Okay? Why we feel like we're good, great candidates to speak on certain topics. When we come over here to break down and assess what we can learn, what we can do better. Well, I don't know. That's the type of vibes we try to get out here. But anyways, I was just saying that event in itself. How many other mass events though have we seen these type of things? I am not about to take the shine from Mr. Donald J. Trump's survival and even his very immediate exhibit of gratefulness of his survival. You know what I mean? You got to give it respect because these things are real. Like I said, how many mass event violences were we seeing? You can check out previous recorded topics, just like these, where I've stated similar topics or similar statements when it came to, when it came to my reaction, my opinion to mass event shootings, being a millennial, how it is probably, it changes you being a part of this culture right now and witnessing it, not wanting to be out as much, go out as much, or just shifting your life in a way where it doesn't take going out as much for you to be content. You already see what's going on. If you don't train yourself to be that way, and I'm not telling people not to go to things, I'm just saying it's unfortunate that we've had an increase in people trying to gather. And let's just say I'm talking, because this has to be noticeable at least from the period of post-pandemic to now. What is y'all opinions? Leave it in the comments. Sometimes, yes, I mention so much because I am humble as an audio speaker here, and writer and researcher and stuff like that. People be like, what type of research? All kind of things spark my interest, especially in today's time. So you can find yourself just wanting to be aware too. That can be another passionate reason. Uh, and that's crazy. No, that's a free will choice. You know what I'm saying? Wanting to be aware. I feel like no human being can ever know anything, everything. That's what I'm saying. Like anything, everything all at the same time. That's why you should be steadily want to learn, in my opinion. But so, anyways, I left off talking about mass increase in mass event, gatherings, because just like the thumbnail title says, world leaders, when they got a whiff, even because you got to understand this makes world news, even though this is just a campaign. This is just what you would call over time has always been known as healthy competition, but it's serious and it's more emotion filled. We got to give it that. People's emotions are definitely embedded more into politics more than ever. And what happened, in my opinion, definitely even proves that. We saw that before what happened to Trump, you know what I mean, the other day. So we saw this. But when world leaders got a whiff of this and how Mr. Trump even survived, they are calling him blessed. No other word, above it or below. Blessed, divine, chosen. Um, what do y'all think about that? We're talking about popes and leaders, and that's why, see, I didn't go down a list of what leaders. I can come back and do a part two. Y'all hit that like button, let me know. Or the views will let me know. Hey, they'll speak to me too. I come back with a part two where we actually break down the leaders who came out and talked about it. Because I don't think there's nothing wrong with it personally. That's what we're ultimately getting to when it comes to my reaction to this topic. What do I think about it? What do I think about it? Do I look at this from a religious stance? Do I look at this from a political stance? Do I look at this just me? Like I said, I first look at it as a human. And nobody deserves to be aimed at or targeted in this way. Not Mr. Trump, not the next man, not the next woman, not the next child. In the midst of quote unquote healthy competition type events. these days, even celebratory events, let's say it's not just like a competition type, somebody that already won or lost. It's a celebration at this point, right? A wedding, a baby shower, just celebratory events. People be showing their whole emotions through violence at gatherings, whether it's celebratory. Why do I say that? You have graduation. A lot of people graduated recently. And shout out to those gatherings and assemblies that were able to get through a conductive and productive and successful one this past year. Graduations and proms and everything. Because I say that age and who we talking about matters too, but look how old Mr. Trump is. Does it? Age, that's been not a factor. The young people only, I'm going to repeat this again, are going to follow suit of the examples that they have to begin with. It's always been that way. That's why we criticize how each and every mother, I guess, and father, parents to begin with, how they discipline, how the different cultures do it, how they pretty much build their households and choose to conduct them. It's always been a part of culture, and it matters. You can't conduct it if you don't have enough money to do it, and if you don't have enough resources or whatever is going on. Once again, I'm here to say that I don't see anything wrong with world leaders standing up to come out. I said, wow, when have we seen a time like this, right? I was just in a very astonished state of mind with these reports and this news. Well, I think anybody could understand why. It's a very honorable thing for people to call themselves giving reverence of them being witness to something that could have been considered nothing short than a miracle by even some of the most high class people across the world, right? You survive a random assembly attack before the conscious thinkers and broader thinkers even get to more, and conspiracy thinkers get to even speaking out and saying, well, I don't think this and that and that and that. You wouldn't just even be arguing politically anymore. You would be arguing against that. You would be arguing against the fact that people have already begun calling this man blessed, okay? Blessed. Is this just a religious thing now? That's my question. I guess it matters. Y'all know how I always talk about character and talent. And I guess it still remains in this topic too, being able to decipher the difference between both when we're looking at one specific individual. And sometimes the math doesn't math equally always. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the talent, it has more juice than that individual's character, or the individual's character shows something like this, what they're talking about with Trump. Like, oh, you just blessed. You're blessed. Regardless of how talented, what you've done, what you didn't do, what we're saying as world leaders is we find you, our finding of this right here. What we have to say about it, kind of like a finding in court, our verdict is that this man is blessed. Wow. What do y'all think? What do y'all think this makes a man like Mr. Donald Trump when he sees that, what he feels like? I wouldn't say more cocky or anything like that. Any one of us could easily, and at the nick of a moment, experience a near death, or what you call in different ways, shape, or forms too. Near death experiences. And so we've seen that with that too, not just in church and religious type and spiritual type settings and stuff, where people feel like they didn't experience miracles, man, when it came to life near death experiences. They survived car wrecks, plane crashes, all kind of things. Water, ocean, you know how people accidentally get left, they go on trips, movies about that, y'all better start paying attention. Some of those be true stories.
Somebody that went out kayaking or snorkeling on a vacation is something they be going to do, swimming out there, scuba diving and everything. And they get left out there in ocean waters. Y'all want to talk about survival? If you don't believe it, go back and rewatch the movie Titanic. Things like this happen for real, near-death experiences. Some of them people had near-death experiences on the Titanic. Some didn't because that was a mass event too. Way back then. Way back then. People can blame it on the mechanics or the coordination, whoever put the whole event together, the planning coordinator. They can blame it on all of that. Okay? Or it's fake. It's meant to happen. It's something deeper that people were supposed to see, something like that. And that's what I say is intriguing to me about the fact that world leaders have begun to come out and call Mr. Donald Trump blessed. Nobody has ever hidden. They used to have a whole show called It's a Miracle. Do y'all remember it? I'm trying to think of the TV station it used to broadcast on. I bet I can find a episode and post it here for y'all in the description section, in the comment section. They had another one called Touched by an Angel. They had another one called Seventh Heaven. But I'm talking about that first one I said. Yeah, they had a whole show called It's a Miracle. And every story that they showed on there were true stories of whole miracles. I used to love it. I can remember one from the top of my head. It's a lot of things we used to watch because back then it wasn't like YouTube and all that in the early 2000s. When I say early, I mean literally 1997. Take yourself back to that time to about 2005, 2006. We still watching BET, VH1 videos, episodes on there. Real different sitcoms, like catching them at 7 o'clock on Thursday night, all this type of stuff still. Like, it's a miracle though. It's one specific story I remember. This lady was washing dishes in her. Somebody might find it for me, post it in the comments too, before I do. But she was washing dishes and she got struck by lightning. That's crazy, right, y'all? I think I did read something once upon a time in some research like that. You really shouldn't run water, like something with pipes when there are storms going on. And I'm really am a survivor from that last recent really bad Texas snowstorm out there where it messed up a lot of pipes too. So that's another thing, when it came to hot water at the time until the city was able to, different cities and the state was able to disperse the assistance that was needed through that, just like any other state of emergency type. It's a lot of tornadoes and things going on in different places now. Right here in the United States, Canada too. We was talking about Drake yesterday because he had a little damage to one of his mansions out there in Canada. We was wishing him our best condolences on that behalf. You know what I mean? Drake still has fans despite, the different things and beef he has going on in the industry right now. That's unfortunate for anybody to lose property or have property damage and have to pay for repairs or even start over for anybody. So she imagine washing dishes. I heard like it's really not good to, like, let's say run your washer, take a shower, be washing dishes, anything like near pipes or something like that during storms. It's really not good, is what I think I read about before. Cause she was washing dishes. I'm probably like at the time 12 or 13 watching these episodes. I could still understand. And the show was called It's a Miracle. How many of y'all remember them? Yeah, I was sitting here humming a song in my head. Y'all know the intro song to the show. Happening to everyday people, changing our lives forever. Something like that. It's a miracle. Like that. Yeah, because she got struck by lightning. It's probably been other survival stories too. I ain't saying that's the only miracle and probably near death experience somebody's had, but that was one specific story I remember on that show. Yeah. Now you get struck by lightning. Y'all don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and find that episode. Ain't no telling what that woman had to go through. You know, you fall on the floor. Did you have anybody to help you? Was you able to access a phone? You know, cell phones wasn't really out like that back then. Did you have somebody there with you? I don't remember the specifics of the episode, but I do remember she survived. That's why it was on the show. You want to be careful in storms. It's been times, because that's my favorite time, really, you know, to do something like sit on the porch, go outside. I get fresh air anytime, but really just take in some nature. Yeah, when it's raining. Probably not in the middle of a tornado, though. You got to be careful with that. But I'm talking about lightning specifically. Humans, I don't know who we think nature is still in charge here, man. That probably seems off topic with what I was talking about here, but it's not. Nature is in charge in a way where it even lately, it's been claiming lives. It's been claiming lives. People want to be like, oh no, I'm in control of life until man, nature will show up and roll on everybody, and claim lives, and that can be unexpected too, just like a random attack. You'd be like, whoa, like, is nature attacking us? Like, no, man. How have we treated nature type of deal? All together, not just the environment, you got the animals, you got the chemicals, everything. How have we treated it? I mean, how have we used it? Have we abused it? Have we somehow played a part in climate changes and what's going on? You know what I'm saying? And weather patterns, even this summer across the globe. All you got to do, like I said, if you like to research, be aware of what's going on. That's a free will choice. Especially if you have more access to it, like books and news. Get out, be proactive, see what's going on. Okay? Because whether you do or not, in my opinion, these things are still going on. Let's say you was just busy. I'm telling you, the time that this happened, that this assassination attempt against Trump happened, a lot of people were very busy. It's like the peak of the evening type. Like he's in the middle of work. He's in the middle of briefing. This is a rally here. Like, so if you wasn't around in other times, like these assassination attempts and different things, right, in history, right? Like we can only read about it, be aware about it, see the statues, go to the museums. No, this was very, very right in fact, whether you were busy or not, whether you were being aware or not. This wasn't like a Amber Alert ding. Like I said, it gave me like, boom, like 9/11, like we remember that day, some of us, and that's what I'm talking about. It was like all over the news for a second, and everybody knew. And when I saw it, I said, wow, man. I was glad that he got up too. I'm not mad at what the world leader said. He's blessed. That is blessed. It's a blessed moment. It's a blessed exhibition of a miracle and everything. Like what I was talking about with the lady that survived lightning. When it comes to the fight between good and evil for so long, you don't have to be American to relate to that. Healthy competition would never exhibit, or like I was saying yesterday on this stream topic with Kendrick Lamar, Drake, that's why you have had rappers do that. Now that I think about it, they'll just get straight to the point, like, yeah, let's go on and get in the boxing ring like Soulja Boy and King Harris, real life Kyle rappers out. You can say that's really nothing wrong with it. At least you're doing it healthy. It's healthy. You gotta say it is. Outside y'all scuffing each other up a little bit with the boxing gloves, it ain't going no further than dissing on a few tracks. That's it. You know what I mean? You don't have to be American political. Ask me or the next person if they're what stands Republican, Democrat. You don't have to be either one to relate to life and death. Both are very real. And to be near it even is a real experience too. And survive it is a real experience. Because not everybody does it. Then the updates just kept going from there when we talk about how I was like just trying my best to keep up with it. Like just glad he was okay, he survived it. Like they were saying unfortunately they had to take the shooter out. They took the shooter out. They was able to apprehend the shooter. They had to find who it was. He had and somebody else, unfortunately, or it could have been 1, 2 more possibly got hit by maybe stray bullets too. So this is just probably even sparked the whole investigation by this point. It's the 18th of July. But that's great that the suspect, they were able to. Biden since then has done, address speeches addressing the matter and the issue. And more from a compassionate side is what he's exhibiting, because maybe also he understands that that's unfortunate for anybody to go through. You're just trying to have a healthy competition, get votes and do different things, which y'all do, y'all job, y'all work. Witnessing history, and what possible changes could have been, because that's something else to consider. If things could have went any other way, some decisions of others affect the lives of millions, thousands of other people. So the whole country would have been on lockdown. And I'm not just talking about like if you would have got taken out of here, I'm talking about even just getting hit by a stray bullet, or because people want to be out there playing. This would have affected a mass number of other people in the process. Him healing from just being hit by it. See, this was just a graze for the people, because somebody might come across my discussion topic on it and say, oh, okay, what really happened? Well, yeah, he got kind of grazed still by a bullet. That's unfortunate. Mm. I had thought about something, man. This is crazy. Now it's so many different updates. I'm telling y'all, but out of all of them, I thought I would come give reverence to this one right here, because you're gonna have different updates on this story probably for a while. Just like, oh, now we're starting to find this and that at the scene. And there, like I said, it's like sparked an investigation type of deal. Because just because of who he is, you can't be out here doing that to everybody. They supposedly found things in the suspect's car, Then there was another story I was seeing where a girl fell victim at a block party. There's a lot of it just went on. Going back to the mass violence, mass event violence increased. I don't even think just in America, like all across the globe. Every time people try to get together, whether it's celebratory or like with these guys, just trying to rally and campaign a healthy competition. But yeah, she fell victim at a block party celebrating the 4th of July. You know what I mean? You think you're getting out and you're coming back home. That's why I was trying to be very careful that night too. Usually some holidays like New Year's and stuff too, yeah, you gotta be careful out there, man, because it's just a whole time people are shooting just for fun. Just bullets going up in the air, and probably hitting things and hitting people. It's stupid. we understand why they do it on certain holidays and stuff. These are just facts, though. People be outside, kids be outside, you know. And everybody that contains, in my opinion, a weapon is not responsible enough to be containing it. Yeah, just like with a phone device. Everybody that had one, you know, the money in industry and Apple iPhones might be making a lot of money, but everybody that got one probably shouldn't have one. I don't care if they're an adult. It's crazy, in my opinion. They don't even mentally qualify to have a phone. It's crazy. Like if we can do facial recognition, thumb fingerprint, all this, we need to have a test like, are you capable of containing a phone or a weapon? It shouldn't just go off the grounds of a background when it comes to weapons either. To me. As was, if we see this going on, like now, there needs to be a deeper assessment. You know what I'm saying? Before we, but yeah, healthy competition. You know, especially if we're supposed to be exhibiting, because a lot of people even move to America for freedom, y'all, for not just freedom of speech or freedom of belief, uh, just freedom to work and get money, maybe help their families, change their families' life, just for whole brand new opportunities. So it's like, how can you not be grateful for that? Even if you've had an opportunity to experience that as an American in any shape or form. So yeah, this is why we talk about it. You talk about a trending topic, this definitely qualifies in my opinion. You know what I mean? Everybody's talking about what happened and they have their different opinions. They laugh too, but near death experiences are very, very, very real. You know what I mean? For a lot of people, they've already been there. They already, this is not new. The world leaders are not the first people to, you know, as much as I can appreciate what they're saying about Trump, I'm aware of that too. They're not the first people to call people blessed or, you know what I'm saying, be willing to speak that they have actually been up close and personal on somebody and witnessed a miracle in their life. I just thought that's what made it kind of funny at the end of the day, you know. Mm-mm-mm. He's been on different when it comes to talking about Donald Trump business ventures, when it comes to maybe entrepreneurship too, because we talk about entrepreneurship all the time right here on the Crown Publishing Content channel for different reasons, but and we try to support and promote other entrepreneurs. But I think he was selling Bibles. He might still be. He was selling Bibles at one point, and people may have their different opinions about it. You can leave yours in the comment section. But now I'm gonna just take a second to take that in too, because I knew about a few other maybe things that Trump did. Like you can check out previously recorded videos where I might post it in the description section, comment section too, where I talked about where he was selling shoes and getting ready to try to launch a shoe. We at least got a sneak peek of what the shoe was supposed to look like. And I was doing my own reaction opinion about that at the time because the court was trying to order New York back at the time was trying to order Trump. I think they did at this point to pay some money back. But before that, we know that Donald Trump was a businessman. That's what I was reminding everybody on this specific segment. I recorded. I'll share it so you guys, or y'all just scroll through the videos, the live videos. We recorded that segment previously, probably about 3-4 months ago now, probably further back, because that's when it was, when that was going on, you know. But we are happy to see that he's still with us and that he was able to survive that. Thank you guys for tuning into another segment with the Crown Publishing Content YouTube channel family. We're publishing more than a week. We're happy for your support at this time. We're happy to still stand and support, even if that's just not who you're going to vote for. Remembering as humans that it still is a blessed thing that he was able to come out of that situation You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just could have been worse. Leave your opinions in the comments. Thank you for your support. We hope that you were able to get in that Gmail before I jump off of here. It's going across the screen again. If you have maybe interest in promotion or discussing what that might look like, just some more help with getting your name out there, your work, services, or business, talking a little bit about your business story, we're all for it. We want to help you through that process. And that's the email there where you can do that. I'm just making sure I get that across the screen for a minute for you guys. Donations are accepted Cash App only. That's across the screen right now at this time too. And until next time, guys, thank you for your support.